Hey, what's up guys, this is Nightwing2303 from WearTesters.com, and today we have a quick look at the recently released Nike Hyperchase. This is the All-Star Edition colorway. It's going to be James Harden's unofficial signature sneaker. It is a team model, but it's got his branding on it. So he'll be the primary wearer of this shoe, but we might see other NBA athletes wear these as well. And in case you did not know, if you go over to my site, WearTesters.com, you'll be able to see Klay Thompson's new signature sneaker. He actually just signed with Anta. I'm not going to go over that though because I don't have a shoe in hand, but we are going to go over these. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright guys, so here they are. This particular colorway retails for $120. It is the All-Star version, so it's going to be a little bit more expensive than the regular pairs. The only other pairs that are available right now are the fragment pairs, and I believe those are only in like NYC, and then they were online, but I believe they sold out already. Those ones were $140, and I actually don't know what these are going to retail for. I'm hoping they're about $100 because the tech that's used isn't like worth even $100 in my opinion, but the shoe does look cool. So speaking of the tech, this is the main piece right here. It is a hollowed out shell of a shoe, and this is not just the insole, but it's also the midsole. It's a drop-in midsole, and we have seen these before. They've been using them since the Kobe 8s, 7s technically, but this is the similar style and shape to the 8 and the 9. The LeBron 11's a little bit thicker than this guy here, so if you wanted to customize them, you definitely could take, like, this is the Kobe 9s, and so this is from my Nike ID pair, but you can take them and swap them out for this pair. The reason why I mention that is because this is actually Lunarlon. It's actually real cushion, and then this is just polyurethane. It's a really thick piece of polyurethane, and if you're unfamiliar with polyurethane, basically that's what the Air Jordan 3 and 4 midsoles are made out of, most of the earlier Air Jordans. This is not quite as dense as that stuff. This is a much softer, almost Phylon-like type of foam. So while they are comfortable, it's a little bit more heavy. This insert right here weighs 3 ounces, whereas this one weighs like 1.2. And basically all of that stuff is inside of this shoe. Again, it's all hollowed out. This is Phylon. This, it's kind of a midsole, but it's not really. This kind of reminds me of the KD5s a little bit. But this is the carrier. And then you have that drops into the actual shoe, and it just fits right inside there. Here's a quick look at the outsole. I don't know what to think about this stuff. When I try them on a clean floor, they grip like crazy. So we could have another situation where the traction looks iffy, but ends up performing outstanding, depending on the court conditions. So I'm not gonna really, say much of anything else other than this shit looks weird, but it could play really, really nicely. So here's that Phylon midsole kind of carrier. And then you got the same mesh material used here that you have in the HyperRev 2015, dynamic flywire up in the front, and then you have this asymmetrical lacing system, which is freaking awesome. I actually really like this type of lacing. It works really well to contain the foot, and this reminds me a lot of the old school Rodman sneakers from Nike, the Air Shake and Destruct. Those ones were way on the side, but these ones are curved like this. It almost has like that Jordan Future look to it, actually, if you look at it, because the Future moves in this way as well. And then these areas right here, they're targeted for 4-foot strikers, and not just a striker as far as like that's how you run or that's your gait. 4-foot strikers as in that's where you play primarily. This shoe is made for Harden, who primarily plays on his toes. So you'll see when you are on your toe of the shoe, the swoosh is actually leveled out. But when you're flat, the swoosh is kind of facing down. So this is the way that he plays, and this is the way that you'll see the shoe maybe on TV or in a picture. So if you slash, if you cut, if you Euro step, if you drive, things like that, this area is going to contain your foot really, really nicely. At least that's the theory. There is his logo. This logo is really soft. It's like kind of rubbery. And then you got this really cool, like I don't know, like hippie or design, tie-dye design on the tongue and the lining. Really nice. They fit true to size as well, so whatever your regular size is, go with that. Then you have these like kind of holographic swoosh logos. You can kind of see back here too where all the ventilation is. So this is ventilation, then there's fuse under it, the structure. The same thing right here. And then all of this is going to be breathable as well, with that internal tongue, which is also a 3/4 booty setup. All right guys, just one more quick look. These things are awesome looking. They feel okay as far as cushion goes. They fit nicely. I really like the fit. Like I said, on a clean floor so far, this is just from a try on. The traction seemed like it was sticky in a good way. And then the drop-in midsole is a little dense, a little heavy, so it's going to last a lot longer than something like Lunar Lawn, but it might feel a little bit weird as far as impact protection goes since it is a little bit on the hard side. So I don't know when other colorways of this come out, and then like I said earlier, I'm not sure what the price range is going to be on the normal pairs, so I'm hoping that they're not more than like $100, because these have less tech than the Kyries, and the Kyries already don't really have any tech in them. So we'll see what happens, but stay tuned for a performance review, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all your support. If you're interested, I'll leave a link in the description box below where these are at. I believe they're like mostly online, and then they're at Foot Locker, House of Hoops locations. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all your support, and until next time, guys, have a good one.